So this morning, we're going to do a driving session with Roxy. Down, lie down, good girl. And you'll notice that I have a very lightweight cord on her. Right there, walk up. Down. Good, lie down, down. Right there, walk up. Down. So I've changed the ducks because you're here. Wait a me. Wait a me. Good girl. Wait a me. Good. Down. Good. Right there, walk. Right there, walk. Wait. Good girl. Wait. Right there. I've changed the ducks because these ducks move a little freer, these magpies. And so, down. It's easier to teach a dog how to drive on something that kind of gives away something for free. So these ducks give movement away for free. Out. Good girl. Lie down. Whereas the call ducks have to be pushed a lot. So we've changed from the call ducks to the magpies because she'll get a little bit easier sense of things moving away from her. I have a cord on her because she's a pretty strong fetching dog, so I don't want her going to the fence and taking the ducks off the fence. I want her to understand, go by. I want her to understand that we just are pushing them down the fence. Right there, walk, down. Good girl. Right there, down. Good. Right down. You can see she wants to get a little high on the eye. Good. Good girl. We're just going to let her figure this out a little bit. Good. Right there. Good. 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 Down. Good job. So she's here. Nope. Wait a me. As you can see, down. These ducks are way more active, and it's hard to kind of talk and tell Roxy what to do at the same time. So you'll have to just bear with me that she's the priority. I will try to explain everything I'm doing. Right there. Down. So we get to practice a lot of downs, walk-ups, flanks. Away. There. Down. Good. Right there. Down. Right there, down. And you can see if I didn't down her, if I didn't have a line, right there, she'd down. She'd go to the head of that duck, the lead duck, right there, down, and she'd turn them. And that's what I don't want her doing. Good girl. I want her to understand it's okay in the drive for things to get away. Like I said, a strong heading dog doesn't want things to get away. Out, 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 Roxy. Good, right there, down. Good, lie down. I'm going to get between her and the ducks for the flank. Go by. Go by. There. Down. Good. Go. There. Good. Down. Good. Right there. I'm just trying to get her to think about what I'm asking her to do. She's in a calm frame of mind. Down. Good job, Rox. Wait a me. Down. Good. Right there. And you don't have to have the line down quite this long. We could have it a lot shorter. Way. There. Right there. And then let it out as she's doing the right behavior, which I'm doing right now. I'm letting her just gently pull the line out of my hand. Good. Right there. Down. Good job, Rox. Nicely done. We'll flank her again. Flat. Go by. Stay outside the tool. Go by. Good girl. Good girl. It's a good way to practice some nice bigger flanks. Down. Down. She's a little... We got a little... caught up here with our lines. We're going to fix that before we start our drive. Down. Good girl. Go. Right there. Right there. Walk. And again, I'm just gently letting her pull line out of my hand. Way. Way. I want her to cover that. Way. Good. Right there. Down. So when I ask her to cover that duck that's leaving the fence, I give a little tug so that she breaks off before she flanks. Because if she continues pushing while she's flanking, that's called a slice, and it wouldn't get the ducks back on the fence. Away, away, there, there, good girl, right there, good girl, right there, good, right there, good, down. Good job. And I can reinforce my downs while she's even a little bit in front of me. Now, if the dog wanted to go in front of me and kept looking back at me for support, I would try to be across from the dog rather than behind the dog. But she's comfortable with me being behind, so I'm going to let her feed out a little bit of line to get the job done and not be worried about her looking back, because she's not. Go by. Go by. Good girl. Go by. Good. Go by. Go by. There. Right there. Good girl. Right there. Good. And I'm watching my ducks very carefully so that I can aid her in what she needs to do to keep them going and keep them on the fence. Right there. Good. Right there. A little way. There. Good. Down. Good job, Roxy. Good. Out. Out. Good. So we can practice some other things too. Down. Good job, Rox. Nicely done. Good. Lie down. I'm not saying that you have to use a little bit faster ducks, but movement increases a dog's interest. So I have driven the call ducks with Roxy, and it's a whole different dynamic, but these ducks, because they're freer moving, tend to pull the dog a little straighter. And right now that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little straighter walk up on her part rather than her having an urge to get around them. So I just thought I would show you driving exercises with a little bit freer moving duck. Good girl. Good. Go. There. Good job. Again, just slightly tugging at my line, and I'm slightly relieving line and letting her pull out in front of me. Good. Down. Good job. Out. 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 Good. Out. Down. No, it's not a toy. Good girl. Way to me. Way to me. There. Right there. Down. Good. Right there. Down. Right there. Right there. Good girl. Down. Good. Right there. Down. Good job, Rox. And that's what happens when you get your line a little long. You're going to wind up putting it underneath the dog. Out. Out. Good. Right there. Down. So you'll notice that instead of me being right here alongside of her when we're doing her outs, I'm trying to stay a little further away so that she starts to understand that the out is off of the stock and not heeling with me. And that's a gradual process. In time, the dog has to understand they're outing off of the stock, not off of you. Go by. Good, nice wide flank. There, down. Good. Down. I didn't ask you up yet. Go. There. Good. Right there. Down. Good. Right there. Good. Good girl. Good. And down. Good job. Out. Out. So I want to keep the good right there, down. So I want to keep the dog a tool's length away from me when I'm asking her for the outs. Way to me. I got to catch those ducks before they leave, because they will. Down. Good girl. Away, a little more. Right there. Down. Right there. Right there. Good. Down. Good job, Roxy, out, out. Good girl. And we always turn there. We always turn the dog back to the stock before we stop it. Good girl. Lie down. Good. Lie down. Go by. Down. Good. Right there. Right there. Good girl. So she looked back at me, so I'm walking forward. Good girl. She may have been looking at my tool, me fussing with the flag. Good girl. Right there. Down. She's probably more worried about the tool than she's about me. Good. Out. Roxy, out. 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 Good. Right there. Good. If she goes to put her mouth on something, she's going to down. She's going to get a little smack. Down. Good. Way to me. Good. Way to me. Good girl. Down. Good. Right there. Right there. Good girl. Right there. Right there. Good girl. Good girl. Right there. Good. Down.